What's up? It's your boy Dash Cash here. Welcome to Let's Talk Sports on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Shit, currently watching some good old football. Got the Bengals against the Chiefs on right now. Shit, we up, Bengals Nation. I should have on my Bengals shirt right now, but I'm rocking that Miami Heat though. You know today, that old school LeBron, nigga, D Wade and Bosh. But yeah, shit, we up currently right now as I'm speaking 7-3. But shit, let's go ahead and get into it.
Oh, he broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage, and he's got a touchdown.
So we're gonna start this off with recapping the scores from early today and from Thursday and shit. For NFL week, what is this, week 12, 13? Oh, we in week 13, yeah, so shit. On Thursday, we had the Bills. They beat the Patriots 24-10. I would have expected the Bills to beat the Patriots, like I was saying the other day on here. Of course, shit, that was inevitable. Let's see, earlier today, those 1 o'clock games, we had the Commanders and the Giants. They got a tie. I think that's the first tie of the season, 20-20 and shit. I mean, that's bound to happen once a year, shit. It's rare you see teams tied like that. But I mean, shit, that's straight, I guess. And then I wonder how that'll work out later on for them, because they both in the same division and shit. It's them two, and then they got the Cowboys in there too as well, that they all been playing solid. But I know the Cowboys probably gonna end up leading their division at the end of the season though. Let's see, Jets against the Vikings. I was able to catch the end of that game, and I seen Mike White. He had threw the interception on that last play. It was down, they lost 22-27 to the Vikings. But if he would have thrown that touchdown, I think it was like 10 seconds left, they would have been up by a few points. They could have been up by 3 for real heading into that last 10-second possession and shit, and they would have had the Vikings would have had to hurry up and try to get a field goal. But Vikings won. They ain't even have to deal with it because Burr got the interception and shit on that last play. What else? Browns. I was watching that earlier. They beat the Texans. Deshaun Watson made his return and shit. They beat them 27-14. Deshaun Watson ain't have no touchdowns though and shit. Let's see. It looked like all the touchdowns, where they come from, must have been defensive or something. I'm not seeing, or at least unless Bleacher Report fucking up on here, I ain't seeing not a single touchdown for the offense. Oh, here, yeah, it gotta be fucking stats up. Because it's only showing that they scored 1 touchdown on the stats, but they won 27-14. Maybe they kicked off field goals. Yeah, they could have kicked off field goals though, for real. But that's, if they scored that much on all field goals, bro, that shit crazy. That's rare that you see some shit like that. Let me see. Oh, they had a punt return, and then somebody on the defense scored a touchdown, so that's 14. And then the rest was all field goals. Damn. Shit, but Watson was straight though. I mean, shit, he threw 12 for 22, so it's over 50%. I mean, you should for real be throwing at least 60 to 70, I think, if you're a good QB. But Cleveland, you know what I mean, shit, they damn near been doomed every single year, so we'll see how shit end up working out for them later on in the future. But let's see what other games we had that went on earlier today. Eagles, they beat the Titans 35-10. I ain't surprised and shit. The Titans, bro, they always been iffy and shit. Motherfuckers. I mean, they had the best record last year in their conference. Got smacked by my motherfucking Bengals, nigga. Even the year before, for real, any year that they do good. And Derrick Henry was like the nigga leading the charge, and they got Tannehill. He a solid QB. They fucked up by trading away like some of their wide receivers and shit, but you know, they alright. I don't know. Let's see what else. Ravens, they beat the Broncos 10-9. I mean, I would expect the Ravens to beat the Broncos, but they should have blew them out. It's like I said before here, man. It's something about the Ravens to where I could say, like, Lamar Jackson probably not gonna do shit with them. Like, the Ravens, bro, like, they always be a good team, but they another one of them teams that's like an Aaron Rodgers type team. Yeah, they can go to the playoffs, but they ain't doing shit once they make it there. Yeah, they had that one where they won in Ray Lewis last year, and I'm like, bro, that shit was probably set up. I felt like that shit was set up back then. That was when they played Kaepernick and shit. And then the lights cut off at halftime, and next thing you know, the Ravens came back and busted their ass. Like, but it's over for the Ravens. They not doing shit. If you barely beat that trash ass Broncos team, then it's issues. Packers, they beat the Bears 28-19. Packers should have beat them and shit. Let's see, Aaron Rodgers, he only had 182 yards though, threw 18 for 31 and had a touchdown. So I mean, I know he did kind of get injured last week, but he said he's not going out until they're officially eliminated from the playoffs, which means that they might win out though the rest of the season. Like, I got to see how their division looking. I'm gonna look in just a second. Let's see what else. Lions beat the Jaguars earlier, 40-14. Dang. Like I said, the Lions, they've been looking good. They got that confidence boost a few weeks ago, and they've been playing swimmingly since. I don't know if they're going to necessarily make it to the playoffs or even do anything later on this year, but this is a good start that they could build on for next season. What else, though? Steelers, they beat the Falcons 19-16. Two trash teams, so I don't know. Later on today, we got the Colts against the Cowboys. Like I said the other day, I'm gonna have to rock with the Cowboys on that one. I'm expecting them to get the dub against the Colts. Let's see, and let me look at that division and shit. The shit also, and then also currently right now, shit going on. Though we got Raiders is losing to the Chargers. Currently, Chargers up 7-0. We got Seahawks beating the Rams 14-10 right now. 49ers is beating the Dolphins 10-7 and shit. And all of them in the second quarter. Same thing with the Chiefs and the Bengals. We still up 7-3 right now. And shit, damn, that shit just froze. Shit. Get there. Let me see what's going on with this. Oh shit! Do we get another TD? Yep. My boy T Higgins got that shit in there. Okay. Shit, we up 14-3, nigga. 14-3, nigga. Shit. Bengals putting in that work. I said one thing for sure. Oh, and Jamar Chase back today after missing 4 games. This the thing about the Bengals. Like, one thing we could do is push the offense. That's one thing Joe Burrow do, is push the motherfucking offense. Hold on real quick. Alright, then we back. Yeah, so one thing about the Bengals offense, bro, they can push that shit down the field, man. Like, that's what I love about them, that shit. It's no shortage of getting yards. Like, since last season when Joe Burrow was getting smacked on every fucking play, bro, they got the line together. The line is more cohesive now. Shit, they willing to go up there and block for my nigga Joe Beasley. They know we got a good-ass quarterback, Heisman winner. Nigga set records in college and shit. Come on, man. We getting back to the promised land and shit. But, you know, shit, we up. Now let me look at the division and shit for the NFL. Let's see the Packers and shit. How they looking? Well, let's see. Nah, the Packers ain't making it to the playoffs. I don't even know why Rodgers still trying to play. Because the Vikings lead their division. They got 10-2, and then shit. Packers is tied with the Lions right now. They both won 5 games. Lions lost 7. They lost 8. Because the Lions, they had their bye week already. So Packers waiting on their bye week. They might do that shit next week probably. But yeah, I think it's over and shit still. Packing that shit in. But you never know though, like, for real, the whole NFC kind of boo-boo. But I don't know, the NFC East, Every fucking team got a winning record and shit. Every team got a winning record over there. So the Packers not making it. Cause shit, before any body that's not a division winner will make it in the NFC, it's gonna be them other teams that got the fucking the winning records and shit. Yeah, man. But shit, what else? Football related. I seen Mike Vick. He was on Club Shay the other day, and he was talking about the incident. Shit, y'all, if y'all grew up back in the day, shit, y'all know Mike Vick was a beast ass nigga. He went down for fighting them dogs and shit, and I mean that was kind of a setback for a little moment until he came back and he was with the Eagles and he was showing the fuck out. I remember when that nigga got out of prison, bro. It was like the longest yard when that nigga Nelly was running through them niggas and shit. Like Michael Vick was on that same shit though, hitting them with the spins and all that. I think he won MVP in 2011 or something like that too as well. But he was saying that when he got out of prison though, cause he got locked up. What was that? 06, 07, something like that. And then when he got out, he still spent like a year or two, I think, before he got signed. But he said the teams that reached out when he got out was Philly, Buffalo, and Cincinnati. I'm like, bro, I wish he would have came to the Natty. Niggas from here fucked with Mike Vick. And back then, him, Chad Ochocinco, and we had T.O. Come on now. But I think we had just drafted Andy Dalton back then or something like that. So that's why he didn't go there. Buffalo, I don't know why he said he didn't go there, but shit, ultimately, we know he went to Philly, and how that ended up, I think they went to the conference finals or something. But they might have, I forget who they lost to. Might have been the Giants. I think they might have made it when the Giants beat them and played the Patriots in the Super Bowl or something like that. That could have been when that was. But what else though? This shit. Oh, I forgot during that Cleveland game, when the Browns game, shit, where they just beat the Texans. I forgot Deshaun Watson victims. You see the quotations, victims. I mean, they kind of are, but I feel like shit, they each one had the opportunity to walk away and get away. Like, bro, he didn't rape nobody, no nothing like that. He didn't force himself on nobody, no nothing, like, bro. And that's the wild thing. They trying to make this nigga like he a fucking rapist and shit. Like, bro, like, no, that's not the case, bro. But shit, they were saying that they was gonna attend the game, and it's like, how, I mean, y'all sit up there and say you're traumatized when you see this man, you're traumatized, you see anything related to him, but yet you want to go to the game and watch him play, yet you're still supporting him by buying the tickets to the game and shit. Like, that's the dumb shit like people do, bro. This shit is all publicity based. Like, they lawyer is a fucking famous, what's his name, Tony Busby. He's a famous celebrity lawyer and shit. This nigga is just looking for the clout, the money and shit. He's an eccentric type of character, so shit, you know, man, motherfuckers on that dumb shit. But what else though? I seen my nigga Tom Brady and shit. Shout out to the Bucks, my nigga Tom Brady and shit. They saying that apparently he looking to go back to New England after this season, cause you know shit, his contract is up after this year. He would have to sign back, and then they said he was kind of looking to leave before, and he the one that wanted Bruce Arians up out of there. But now he see that like even who is it, Todd Bowles is the one that took over. I guess he's still not kind of vibing with it and shit. And I mean, he could go back to Big Bill Belichick. Shit, Bill Belichick, bro, that's the greatest NFL coach of all time. Greatest football coach of all time, nigga. He can lead your team. Like, as long as he got a solid offense, his defense pretty much always gonna do shit. I feel like it's always gonna be, you could have the greatest team, but it's always a possibility y'all might not get it done that day and get y'all smoked on and shit. But most of the time, Bill Belichick always coming through. You pair him up with Tom Brady, nigga, guaranteed destined for greatness. What else NFL related or football related? Lastly, I seen Deion Sanders, shit, y'all know prime time and shit. The greatest fucking cornerback of all time, the greatest defensive player all time, might be the greatest NFL athlete of all time and shit. Also, he was a phenomenal ass baseball player too. He won rings on that side too. Shit, so I think only him and I think maybe Bo Jackson got a ring too for baseball. But I know for sure Deion Sanders is one of the only niggas that got a ring for fucking football and he got a ring for baseball and shit. But you know, all praise to him. Shit, he going from Jackson State, which you know is a HBCU. He's going from that shit, which he coached them, I think, to an undefeated record. He been doing his thing, so he was already looking to move up to a higher college and shit, a more prestige college. So shit, more funding, shit like that. He could get even more black players in there, or I mean, just good players in general. That shit. But the main thing is helping out our own youth and shit, because you know, historically, we've went through where white players or people that might be more privileged and shit, they get the privileges from these white schools and shit, or these high-end back-end schools type shit or whatever, you know. So he signed with Colorado State, and I say Colorado State. He signed with them or whatever, so he's gonna be their new head coach, and I'm pretty sure he gonna take them to an even higher level. They was Division 1. They had a losing record last year, so we gonna see how he turn that around. I'm pretty sure some of them players that was at Jackson State is probably gonna be looking to transfer. So you know, we gonna see how that go. And I'm finna be looking into the covering more college sports like pretty soon, top of next year. That's what we finna be into. Once it hit they start doing like the March Madness shit for the basketball, college basketball, I'm gonna start doing college sports. So like college basketball, college football. And then, you know, next college football season, whole season, we own it and shit. We gonna have a whole section for it. I wanna start reaching out to these dudes here. We got the Cincinnati Bearcats here. They always put in that work. So shit, if I can be able to connect with some of them people that's down there, you know, get them on here. Even the basketball team, I know definitely like Xavier, they here. Our Xavier basketball team, they be straight a lot of the time too. They be pretty good. So like I said, more NCAA shit if we can. What else though? Let's touch on some basketball, NBA wise. I might have a whole breakdown for how the season's looking after the first 20 games on the next episode. So y'all be ready for that, because that shit could take a little minute, you know, taking it team by team, but we gonna have that whole analysis. But on some NBA news shit, and really mainly Laker news, because you know we with the Lakers and shit over here. I seen LeBron, he passed Magic Johnson for 6th on the assist list, which that's good for him, because LeBron ain't no point guard, he's a small forward. So the fact that he's able to even get that and shit shows how dynamic he is. Also averaging 27 points a game or shit. I think he typically averaged like 27 a game for his career. And people were saying like, well, it only took him 10 more years than Magic to do it, or some shit that they was trying to say, or 7 more years. And it's like, well, shit, Magic didn't even average 25 points a game. Like, he barely averaged 20 and shit. And he got hella assists. LeBron is averaging hella fucking points and hella assists. It's not many niggas that's out there doing that and shit. And that's when we get into the discussion about the greatest, I look at like the whole all around game. Jordan was not setting up niggas like LeBron is setting up niggas out there on the court and shit. But, and I mean, shit, Jordan can score better though. Jordan got that takeover mentality where when they hit the end of the game, if his team down, it don't matter if they losing by 30 with 2 minutes left, Jordan finna go get that shit. LeBron, he probably gonna be like, well shit, the game over, it ain't nothing that we can do. So shit, you know, it's a different type of thinking. But I think when it come to just skills overall, like shit, LeBron got way more in his bag than anybody that I've ever seen and shit play the game. Like, the next closest niggas that might be getting up there with him is gonna be like some of them European players, like Luka. He pretty well rounded and shit. Who else? That boy Jokic. He pretty well rounded. Like shit, that nigga be getting triple doubles out the ass because he pretty well rounded. Like he getting on rebounds crazy because he tall as fuck. Like, but like I think the European players, they might be, you know, in talks to be the next best. Definitely that boy Luke and shit. But I don't know, bro. Luka and Jokic, bro, they need to get on a team together. If you had them two together, only niggas that might rival them is Kobe and Shaq. I ain't even gonna hold you and shit. Kobe and Shaq might be the only niggas that could possibly ever compare with them and shit. And then also real quick, something that was on my mind the other day, I was thinking about that Chicago Bulls team, cause like from back in the day, like me and one of the OGs at my job was talking about that shit. And he was like, yeah, you see when Jordan left, Scottie couldn't get it done without Jordan. He need Jordan or whatever. I'm like, well, shit. All right, but Jordan always had a Scottie, though, to be second fiddle. He had another nigga that was MVP caliber to be second fiddle. Scottie didn't have no MVP caliber nigga to be second fiddle when Jordan left. Had Scottie had a Scottie, then I think the Bulls possibly could have repeated even when Jordan was gone. And then shit, they would have kept the streak alive still once Jordan came back and shit. But that's just deviating, you know, shit from the other shit from Lakers, you know, back to the Lakers. So also though, I seen apparently the Lakers have been talking about trading for DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic, something. I'll just call him Vucci and shit from the Bulls and shit. I mean, that'd be good for real. They get DeRozan, they get Vucci. I think they talking about trading Russ though. And the only thing is, like, I think Rustin really, like, got into his role. Like, bro, I think the Lakers been playing good shit lately. We were, like, 8-3 in the past 11 games. So, might be shit a little bit more. Like, we've been winning. Even since LeBron came back, we've been winning and shit. I think they got a new coach, hella new players, so I knew it was gonna be a little bit of time for them to really get into their groove and hit their strides and shit. So, you know, I mean, that was all expected. Them losing at the beginning, and now they kind of get in their shit. I think they're sitting right outside of fucking play-in technically, but the Western Conference is so deep that even their record is only 2 games back of the 4th seed. So it's like everybody is pretty much like right there on the Western Conference. But man, hopefully Lakers get it together, shit. Hopefully we can at least be a motherfucking 7th, or we need to at least be 6th seed. I don't want no play-in. We need at least 6th, maybe 5th seed and shit. The Lakers, y'all do y'all thing and shit. We got Bron. AD been putting in that motherfucking work. It seemed like shit. He done got that dog mentality back. Like when he first came to the Lakers, AD was on a motherfucking mission. He was on a mission and shit to get that ring. Like, y'all say what y'all want about the bubble championship, but everybody had equal playing field. Like shit, it wasn't a home court advantage or nothing like that. Everybody was able to ball out. And who did it? The Lakers and shit. Like, people just try to say, oh, they were in the bubble to try to diminish the Lakers. And I feel like also, one, the Lakers got hella haters because historically, motherfuckers hate on the Lakers. LeBron got hella haters because historically, people hate on LeBron. I used to be a LeBron hater too, bro, for a minute, back when they was trying to pit my nigga against my nigga Kobe. But then shit, I had to come back to my senses, bro. I can't hate on greatness. Like shit, I can't hate on greatness, nigga, and shit. But what else though? Shit. The Lakers that beat the Bucks the other day. And shit, you know the Bucks, that's one of the best teams, and they got Middleton back and shit, but we beat them it was by a few points. I think we was busting their ass for a minute and shit. I seen You know, Giannis be doing when he do the free throws, that shit take years and shit. Russ was counting down, saying like, "Hurry up and shoot the fucking ball." Like, exactly, that nigga need to hurry up. But Giannis dominant though. We need him on the Lakers. Shit, he need to come to LA and shit. But we beat the Bucks. I mean, that's promising. And we beat the Trailblazers the other day too, and they've been playing good. So as long as we keep on showing our dominance, we need to beat these good teams. I know they record sit 9-12 right now. So I mean, Lakers straight. We should be able to do our thug dizzle, make it up in there. What else? Mavericks, they were saying Kemba Walker, his knee is not good at all. Y'all know shit, he just signed with the Mavericks a little bit ago. I think that was last week. But I guess that's why he ain't really been playing. Injuries and then fuck my nigga up. But I guess his knees is shot though. But they say he's still cool to play. He's not gonna be as dynamic as before. And it's a good chance that he could possibly go down. So his minutes are gonna be limited when he first start playing this shit. It's gonna be completely limited action. They probably just need him to come in time to time for real, get some buckets. I think Kemba will be straight coming off the bench, possibly and splashing. Shit, also, I think he could be good in the fourth quarter and shit. When Luka need them extra scores out there, also given that they lost Jalen Brunson over the offseason, I think you know, it'll be pretty straight on there. What else? Shit. Seeing Floyd Mayweather, he looking to buy an NBA team. Shit, he said he got about $2 billion. Him and his business partner, they're looking to go ahead and get a team. Damn, almost had the interception. Shit. But yeah, shit. He said him and his partner got like $2 billion. And you know, the most the team sold for, I think, was like 2.5 billion. So Floyd got enough and shit. And I think even if he needed to get a little bit more, I think he's able to get another business partner in there. I know LeBron was saying he's looking to own the team too, because he got business partners too as well that could put up that money. And we know LeBron got cheese. Yeah, I think he is close to being a billionaire, if not already. And shit, just from businesses, endorsements, all that shit. Like, he got money tied up out the ass, like, and shit. Okay, that nigga Pat Mahomes getting it in. Shit, I see him dipping out. He almost got his head taken out. But yeah. So shit, my bad, y'all. Shit, watching football live, like, while I'm doing this. This shit should be out too though before the game go off. If not, then right at the end. Yeah, y'all could watch this in between these 4 o'clock games and that 8 o'clock game later on. For real though. But he's looking to get the team though. Floyd is. He's looking to get either the Las Vegas team or the Seattle team, because them the 2 places that when they do the next expansion, they're looking to put the teams in both of those places, which would be kind of crazy just because they both would be West Side teams though. So it's like, I think Vegas definitely would have to be a Pacific team and shit. That's right there by motherfucking LA and all that shit. It's not too far. Like, it would make the most sense for that to be a Pacific team and shit. If not, then it's gonna be, what is it, Southwest with Phoenix and shit. It might be Southwest with them, if not the Pacific and shit. Cause Pacific is pretty much all fucking Cali teams and shit. That's all what that is. But Seattle though, like, shit, it's a Western team. Like, bro, that shit is all the way on the West Side at the top. Like, so I just don't know how that would even fit in with the Eastern Conference. And shit, I don't know how they'll play that out. But apparently they're waiting though until they sign their next TV deal. They even do the next expansion, which would be like 2024 though, apparently. So I mean, shit, that's like just a year or so away. I think it's after, not this season, but the next season is when they go ahead and negotiate their next deals. So I mean, if it's only like 3 years away, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the people buy the teams first, and then, you know, they're gonna start laying out the groundwork. It's gonna be a few years process possibly, and then they're gonna do the expansion draft and all that good shit. What else though? Lastly, I seen that KD been going against Charles Barkley again. You know, them niggas stay beefing and shit. And Durant had took to Twitter to call Barkley insecure. Oh no, he called Barkley a clown after Barkley called him insecure. I guess Charles Barkley was on Taylor Rooks' podcast, and Chuck was saying that he thinks that KD's insecure at times based on like his exchanges with KD. And I ain't watched the full clip, no nothing like that. I'm just going based on this one excerpt. Shit. I think everybody a little insecure over whatever, or they just don't want motherfuckers talking about them. If that's what being insecure is, like, who want people shitting on them? Cause like Charles Barkley and other analysis, yeah, I mean, you could say, all right, yeah, man, he had a bad game. He's gonna have to do better than that. But they'd be like, man, you up here, you a bum ass, or man, you at the you on the fucking bus, but you ain't driving that shit. You just a rider on the bus. I mean, it's like even that ain't to me all that malicious, but it's like where you going past like just the game, like where you trying to throw other analogies in there that really it ain't got to do with it and shit, like shit that you ain't got to say, or man, I'll bust his ass if he got, you know, even shit like that, like where you know that you causing fucking possible confrontations and shit. But KD was saying like Chuck don't even got the classification to speak on him because shit, they ain't never had no real human interactions. Like the only time they ever talked was DMs and shit like that, or the back and forth, like, or shit fucking you know, where they players be on the court still and they talking back to the people when they in the fucking office and shit, like damn, somebody injured out there on the Bengals and shit. But yeah, like I feel them on that. Like I've been on the same thing with people before, and they've been my family members. So I told them, shit, if I don't talk to you in real life, my nigga, and shit, you don't really know me then. Like, don't be fucking commenting on my life, what I got going on, bro. You need to shut your ass up. You saying that I'm insecure is a personal type of thing to even discuss. Keep that shit basketball related. That's the problem with half of that analysis out there and shit, or analyst, whatever shit, analyst, because they kind of anal out there. They try to get all up in your ass. Then these motherfuckers be on bullshit. Let's say from Chuck to Shaq to Stephen A to Skip to Shannon to, it could be Broussard, Nick Wright, it don't matter, bro. Any of them niggas, I feel like they all talk a little bit past. I mean, shit, even I do about people on here. And that's like, it's a mistake with a lot of fucking media pundits and shit that be speaking on whatever. Like, is that sometimes the speak can go a little bit way past the business to where we're talking about personal issues versus just the business that they trying to put out there and shit. You know, it's how it is. It's a dirty game, but motherfuckers can get checked. You gotta know that shit. Motherfuckers gonna be coming to check you. I mean, you can feel away, I guess, but you gotta understand that shit, if you shitting on a man's name, of course he gonna be kind of tight about that shit. Like, but that's all I got for today though, folks. To the next one. I should be back here for Let's Talk Sports on Tuesday. If not Tuesday, then on Wednesday. But got the More Life podcast that should be out tomorrow. Y'all know. Stay tuned. I'm aiming for tomorrow around like noon, possibly. Damn. Yeah, tomorrow around noon. That should be out. Yeah. Well, I'm your boy Dash Cash. This the place where we say what the fuck we want to say, or you know what? I'm gonna keep it. Nah. I can't even fucking keep it PG-13 for y'all, cause we say what the fuck we want to say and we do what the fuck we want to do. I'm your boy Dash Cash. Peace out. This the More Life, the Let's Talk Sports, the motherfucking Too Tight. Peace.